Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is actually a wedding of my best friend's daughter. Thank you for inviting me. So I'd like to introduce you a little bit about a Sundanese wedding. And this is a traditional marriage ceremony from the Sundanese ethnic group, predominantly found in West Java, Indonesia. It is rich in symbolism, cultural significance, and ceremonial steps that reflect the values and customs of the Sundanese people. Let me start by explaining about some key elements of a Sundanese wedding. Number one is pre-wedding rituals. It's called seserahan. The groom's family delivers gifts to the bride's family, symbolizing responsibility and commitment. These often include traditional foods, clothing, jewelry, and household items. And then we go to the next step. It's called siraman, a cleansing ceremony where the bride and groom are bathed in holy water by their elders, symbolizing purification before marriage. And number two is this is the most important process. It's called akad nikah or marriage contract. The formal Islamic marriage contract is the central event of the wedding. It includes ijab kabul. The groom pledges his commitment to the bride in front of many witnesses. And then we have doa or prayers recited to bless the couple's union. The third process is saweran, a lively and joyful part of the ceremony where the couple throws coins, candy, money, and rice to symbolize sharing blessings and prosperity with the community. And I enjoy this part because it's so much fun. And then we have Mincak Endok or egg stepping ceremony. This is a very unique process, guys. The groom steps on an egg and breaks the egg, and then the bride washes his foot. This symbolizes the groom's readiness to provide and the bride's respect and care. Then the next step, we also have sungkeman. This is the process where the couple kneels before their parents and elders to express gratitude and also for blessing seeking for their married life. Usually, it's a very touching process because many people are crying. Number six is traditional attire and decorations. The bride and groom wear elaborate Sundanese attire, often featuring intricate embroidery, vibrant colors, and a traditional sigar. Sigar is a crown or like it's like a crown for the bride. We call it sigar. It's very beautiful. The wedding venue is adorned with Sundanese motifs reflecting the region's natural beauty and heritage. Seven is cultural entertainment. As you can see from this video, there are lots of performances and it has many symbols. Like this time, the bride will give some of the traditional household items. It's very fun. So many guests are welcoming this process. They are dancing and they hope they can get some of the things that thrown by the grooms and the brides and the family. I think this is very funny because actually that one who is carrying those two bunches of household items uh, is actually the father of the bride, and I can sense the fun and the cheerfulness from this activity. And actually, this is my first time witnessing this kind of process. It's fun, and I don't know why it didn't happen to many wedding parties I attended before. So I would like to share it with you guys. So my friend, that's the mother of the bride. She is a very popular person. She's very cheerful and happy-go-lucky person. So Tehlis did is actually having fun in her own daughter's wedding. So you can see lots of things are given away to the guests of the wedding party. So, but actually, this step is only for the close families. Most of them are the families of the the bride and grooms. So many people wanted to take the items. I couldn't afford it, guys. I couldn't afford it. I just watched it and shoot, and I made a video. So much fun. Okay, so this is one of the happy performance, and at the end of the video you will see lots of art and cultural performance done by professional people. Some people will dance, some people will perform like a role play like that, symbolizing the longevity of the marriage between an old guy and an old woman. So hopefully this wedding will lead the bride and groom to the long and prosperous wedding or marriage life. And traditional Sudanese music, let's talk about it. We also have gamelan degung and dances like the jaipongan added to the celebratory atmosphere. Okay, Sundanese wedding emphasizes family, respect, and harmony, blending Islamic values with deep-rooted local traditions. But I would like to add some essential information for anybody who are not from Sundanese culture. So in Sundanese culture, when they have a wedding party like this, it is most of the time the allocation of the budget goes to the family of the bride. So most of the cost of the wedding party will be uh, will be the responsibility of the bride's family, and of course they can take the gift, the money. uh, the money will go to their family, not to the groom's family, because all of this budget will be you know will be managed by the bride's family. So the if you give some money to the couple, your money will be taken by the bride's family. So don't be shocked, because in other suku or in another tribe in Indonesia, it would be totally different. Like for example, in Palembang, the cost or the budget of the wedding party will be the responsibility of the groom's family, and the money will be given to the bride and groom. So the parents cannot take the money, because the money will be a gift for the couple, not for the family. So that's totally different. Because I'm from Palembang, so Sundanese culture is totally different from my culture. So that's why I want to tell you about this, because there will be some misunderstandings if a Palembang person got married to Sundanese people. So we must explain about the differences in cultures in Indonesia. There are so many differences in cultures in Indonesia. So every culture has their own unique elements that cannot be regarded as the same in other cultures. So we have to be very cautious about the differences in the culture. So as you see, this woman, actually she is a professional dancer. She symbolizes that she she is the bride. So hopefully the bride will live longer, and the love will spark between the bride and the groom even though they age. So this is actually a parody or like a role play symbolizes the hope for the everlasting marriage. I really like to see this kind of cultural performance. I'm into culture performance, even it's not mine, like Sundanese or Balinese, because I can see the beauty of each cultures, and I love the meaning or the signs of all of these symbols because it symbolizes other things as well. Like this dance symbolizes that the man and the man will protect the girl. So in this case, the groom must protect the bride, or the husband must protect the wife. So it becomes a harmonious dance, very beautiful. And look at these costumes, they are very special, and many traditional costumes are displayed when you attend a cultural uh, the ceremony of the cultural wedding party. So many people will laugh at the performance because some of them are very funny, but some of them are also amazing because as you can see, there are so many beautiful dancers with unique costumes. I love the costumes. I love their makeups. I love the way they dances. They are so graceful, in while dancing. So I cannot say much because I don't really know much about the meaning of this performance, but I believe this is like a welcoming dance for the guests and for the family of the bride and the groom. As you can see, they use traditional elements such as batik, embroidery, and the crown they are usually handmade. You see, I love this. Okay, I don't know the name of the dance. Maybe I should ask Tehlisdit about the name of this dance. But I enjoy the beauty, the display of the beauty of this dance. And as I told you, it has some symbols, but I don't know for sure. Um, as you can see, the men the men are wearing some batik sarong. We call it sarong. It's batik sarong. It's actually very expensive, and we don't use these costumes on daily basis. It's just for cultural performance. But before, people used to dress this way. I mean, the men, not the girls, of course. Okay, so they are beautiful dances. So, another difference in culture is when you go to Indonesian wedding party, you can eat the food for free. They will provide big meals, not only big meals like rice and the dishes, but also some other snacks like ice cream or baso tahu or mie. What do you call it? Mie Bandung or other snacks like pudding, ice cream, chendol, and some porridges. I love the porridges in this wedding because I can find some porridges that I love, such as bubur kacang ijo, bubur ketan hitam, the black glutinous rice, and the mung beans porridge. I love that. Uh, you can eat whatever they provide for free, but remember to bring some money for the gift for them. Um, in Sundanese culture, or in most Indonesian cultures, the amount of the money is not what is it is not determined. So they don't determine how much money you can give them. It's really up to you, not like in South Korean cultures or in Chinese cultures. They will notify who the giver is. They will note down your names, and they will note down the amount of the money you give them. But in most Indonesian wedding parties, we don't do such practice in most of Indonesian wedding parties. So you just come, give some money, and you can enjoy the food they provide. It's a show of generosity. So it's totally different when you go to a wedding party in different countries. So make sure that you know the culture first. So guys, I think that's all what I can tell you about Sudanese wedding party.